Okay, so this is our cell model, and this is really the only part of the Lab 2 exercise that isn't going to be on Angel in another form, so I just wanted to go through it with you quickly. So you can see the nucleus of the cell here. The white part here is representing the nuclear envelope. Okay, this is really more the inner layer of the nuclear envelope, and then you also have some of the outer surface of the nuclear envelope here in green. Okay, and then here's the internal environment of the nucleus. This is where the genetic material, the chromatin, would be, and you can see the nucleolus in here as well. Okay, and the nucleolus is where you produce the components of your ribosomes, the subunits that go to make your ribosomes. Okay, so we come out of the nucleus, and here is all of the contents of the cytoplasm. The plasma membrane is around the external surface of the cell. Okay, so all of this material that you see that's kind of squiggly, that's going around in the cell, that has the green with the white dots, that is all rough endoplasmic reticulum. The white dots represent the ribosomes, which is where you string the amino acids together to make your polypeptides, and then the polypeptides go into the lumen of the rough ER, and they are converted into functional proteins in that location. Okay, where you have sections of this material that don't have the little white dots on them, those are sections of smooth ER. Okay, so the smooth ER, there's obviously less of it in the cell, and the smooth ER is where you would do lipid synthesis and metabolism. So you really only find smooth ER in cells that need to do those jobs. Okay, over here we have the Golgi apparatus, and the Golgi apparatus is an organelle that packages proteins that have been synthesized in the rough ER. It packages them up, puts a labeling mechanism on the packages, and sends them to various destinations. It also produces lysosomes, which are the organelles that help us recycle damaged components in the cell. These orange structures that you see that have the internal foldings in their membrane are the mitochondria. And the mitochondria are the organelles that produce ATP via aerobic cellular respiration. Okay, now the only other organelle that you can really recognize, or structure in the cell, I should say, that you can recognize definitively without just looking at the key and saying, oh, the yellow ones must be this and the black ones must be this, is this structure right here, and this is the centrosome. So you can see that you have these two little bar-like structures that are arranged at right angles to each other. Okay, and the older name for the centrosome, remember, is the centriole pair. Okay, so the centrosome is the place where you can organize your microtubules, and so this will have a job doing that function in a regular cell, and then you make a second one going into the mitotic phase so that you can have one at each end of the cell to organize the spindle. Okay, so that's the model of the cell, and you'll be seeing it on the quiz next week.